Well, welcome, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. I am Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. This reading is going to be what I call a personal growth reading, and it basically takes a look at blocks, obstacles, strengths, advice, what you don't see, what to watch for, and where it's all leading or the outcome. Um, Kind of where you're going. It's kind of like where you're leading, not necessarily an outcome. This is what I call a personal growth reading. It's supposedly end of June, beginning of July, but these readings to me are timeless. Also, please keep in mind to watch your other placements, sun, moon, rising signs, because since it's a personal growth reading and it's not a predictive so much as it is about what's going on and things you need to overcome, the other placements can add or might resonate more. So let's just see. We're using Runik Tarot today. I do personal readings. Link to my website below. So let's take a second here. What do the Leos need to know about what their blocks are and how to move forward? Okay, a couple more shuffles and we'll get started. Okay, so two cards are blocks, please. Oops, death. I don't read reversals. Death and I had Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, obstacles and fears. High Priestess and Eight of Wands. Then strengths, Queen of Wands, Page of Wands, advice, Five of Cups, Five of Swords. Those are interesting advices. So then we have what we don't see, Seven of Cups, what to watch for, Five of Wands. You got a lot of fives here. And where's this all leading? I'll talk about those in a minute. And the bottom of the deck is Ten of Swords. So it feels like something is over. And I feel like the block is moving forward from this ending. So if there's something that ended for you, job, love, way of looking at things, just something in general, maybe, I don't know, could be anything. Could be anything. Something's changed, but whatever it is, it's kind of put a finality on something. So your blocks are death and Ace of Pentacles. So what I feel like this is the death is about transformation and the Ace of Pentacles is about starting something new. And the starting something new could definitely be a new type of job, a new way to make money. But I feel like whatever this new thing is, and it can also be a relationship because the Ace of Pentacles is about something that's stable. But this is a block. So what's happening here is there has been some kind of ending. And with that ending, you've had to change the way you see something or look at something or attack something or, go after it. And you're having a hard time transforming either the way you're thinking, the way you're behaving, the way you act. And same with the Ace of Pentacles is you're having trouble starting something new. And you're really focused on having to learn something new, but it's you almost don't want to. It's like you're putting your foot down going, nope, I'm not doing it. I'm just not. That kind of feeling. I'm not making light of it. I just it's the way I kind of explain things. So it's that you really just you're it's almost like little bit about being stubborn, but in the respect that you just really feel like you shouldn't have to change the way you're doing something. But I think you should, because otherwise it wouldn't be a block. And it doesn't mean you're changing the way, you think or the way, your belief system or anything like that. It's just whatever has come to an end has caused you to do something that's different. And whatever this different thing is you're having a hard time getting started with it. So keep that in mind. And then your obstacles and or fears are the high priestess and the eight of wands. The high priestess is a reminder that you need to trust your gut, your intuition, and how, you know, you're not doing that right now. You're not believing in yourself, so to speak. You're not believing what you truly know inside. And the eight of wands, to me, that's the fear of, like, you feel like you're almost going to miss out on something. Like you feel like things are just going too fast, and you just can't get a hold of anything. And that's another reason why that block with the death is happening. It's like it's just going so fast, and you can't like grab a hold of it. It's kind of crazy. But there's kind of a stubborn attitude to, you don't, you're trying to change, but you don't know if you can. You don't know if you really want to. There's this part of you that's just stuck there, and this has the fear of it's moving so fast, and I don't know. It kind of almost feels a little bit panicked. Don't There is no panic cards here, but it almost feels that way with the eight of wands being in a fear or a negative spot. It almost feels to me a little bit like panic because it's moving so fast and there's so much energy behind it. So your strengths are Queen of Wands and the Page of Wands. Here's the thing. The Queen of Wands is kind of you, right? Fire sign. Page of Wands, fire sign. You're a fire sign. And this is the part of you that's the fire part of you. So like we all have, I'm a fire sign too, but it doesn't mean we don't have our other sides, right? So what this is saying, this is your strengths. So this Queen of Wands energy to me is about owning that motivation, owning that energy of, friendly. You bring people in. People are attracted to you, right? So you have that energy, and what you bring to the table is that, like, this really great attitude. People are attracted to you. They watch you, follow you, want to know more about you. And the Page of Wands, it's a strength. You want to learn, and you're really passionate about it. But keep in mind, the page has these different. He's young, so he goes back and forth. He's not very consistent, but the Queen of Wands is. So you're still trying to learn. You're trying to learn in a very creative way, but the reminder too here is to use this energy, this wand energy, this motivation, this excitement that is within you that will help you move forward in this transformation. And I think that's kind of the key, is just to kind of look at who you are, man. Look at who you are, like who you are, and all of the good stuff that you bring. Because you do, like, that says that the Queen of Wands is great. It's really a great energy, especially when you're trying to do something new or start a new project or learn something new, because that queen has a lot of energy. And no, she may not be as smart as the Queen of Swords, but she's got the gumption to do it, and she does it with the motivation and all of that. You can't, sometimes I look at the Queen of Wands and I think of her as kind of like that person that you go, oh yeah, she's just a lot of fun and that. But you know what? A lot of times new projects need that kind of motivated energy, because sometimes when we get too stuck in our head or stuck on something that we love or stuck in how it's going to treat us financially, we never do it. It's using that just that fun attitude. Let's just go after this for the fun of it. Like, who cares if I love it? Who cares if it brings me money? Who cares, what anyone else thinks? So, going after something with that attitude will bring you good things, I believe. So you have advice is Five of Swords and Five of Cups. So I believe, like, talking about that Queen of Wands energy, and I think this is really important, and it goes along with this advice. So the Five of Cups is what we are looking at, what we don't have. So whatever ended here, that's what you're focused on right now. You're focused on what's ended. So you're hanging out in the back, like hanging out in the past, focusing on what's already ended. The advice here is knock it off. I mean, I'm being blunt, but yeah, you focus on what you have. Go back to that queen energy. That's what you have. So this is the only way to really get out of that depression, or kind of feeling sorry for yourself a little bit, like I don't have this anymore and I really want it. And I'm not saying that something good didn't go away, and I'm not denying that it could have been a really good thing, but there's good things ahead, and I feel very positive about it. I just do. Like, the energy here to me is very positive. And I just feel like it's just taking a look at things a little differently. And instead of focusing on what you lost, um, focus on where you're going. Focus on a new energy. So the Five of Swords is also kind of that way too. So the Five of Swords can be about a battle, a fight, and you have the sword fight, and you either and a lot of times in a lot of cards it shows someone winning, shows someone dead, and shows someone walking away, right? So we can win, we can lose, or we can walk away. So we can choose to fight, and if we fight, we absolutely can win, but we also could lose. And at what point is it okay just to walk away and go, okay, I'm going to look at this differently? So that's another thing. I think that the key here, the advice to take, is sometimes it's okay to walk away. You don't have to fight a fight. You don't have to fight to get this back, because maybe it's just time for it to be done. And the Ten of Swords too, like if I see that at the bottom of the deck, I'm thinking whatever's done is supposed to be done. It's not like it's something that's done that is meant to cause you pain or harm. It's done because you need to do something different. It's asking you to, and especially with the Death card. So the Death card's a major arcana, and that's saying that this you need to overcome this transformation thing because it's supposed to happen. And then the advice here, I feel like, look at what you have. Look at those good things, like that Queen of Wands energy, and I'm going to keep going back to that Queen of Wands energy. What you don't see is there's going to be all kinds of choices. And this might get a little overwhelming here in the near future, but there is going to be more choices for you. So even though this thing ended and you have to kind of change the way you're looking at things, if you really choose to take on that motivated energy of making these changes, there will be more choices than you think. And those are the things, this is what you don't see. There is choices out there that you're not paying attention to, or you don't see yet. And what to watch for, though, is to get stuck. If you get stuck, okay, we're going to go back to the Ten of Swords. If you're going to stay there, you're just going to frustrate yourself. Look at this lady. She's frustrated. And she's tied up. And this isn't her tying herself up. Someone's tied her up and she's mad about it. But you got to watch you doing that to you. Don't allow yourself to get stuck. Don't tie yourself up. Don't hold yourself back by thinking it has to be this way or it has to be this thing. Go, no, I don't want to hold myself back. I need to move forward. I need to go do something new, and I'm going to do it. So this is kind of something to watch for. Make sure that you don't hold yourself back here. I think what you have coming is really good. So where does this lead? It leads to the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups just reminds us that there is a new beginning here, and it's going to be something that is really good for you and good for your heart, your soul, your creativity, the warmth. And the Eight of Pentacles says that, yeah, you're going to learn something new, but you're going to learn it. And you're going to like it because it's the Ace of Cups coupled with it. Like if it was like another hard card coupled with it, might be hard work, but I feel like, yeah, you're going to be learning something new and you're going to be honing your craft. The other thing I see in this Eight of Pentacles is there is someone helping them. So you're not going to be alone. You are going to be learning this, but you are developing something with somebody, or someone's helping you or teaching you and helping you raise up to the next level. So you're not in it alone. Don't look at it like that. There is someone there to help you. And this is going to lead to something really brand new. So once you can get past, this, I think the advice is really important. Focus on what you do have going for you, because if you focus on what you've lost, you're just going to keep in that, keep reliving it over and over again. And then it hurts again and it hurts again and it hurts again. Instead of like, okay, I've hurt, I've felt it, and it was hard, and it's still hard, but let's look at what I have. And what do I have? I have this energy, this passion, this excitement for life. This Queen of Wands is really good energy, by the way. I mean, it really is. And it's an excitement for life. It's a lot of energy, and I can't stress enough that you need to focus on that part of you, because that part of you needs to shine right now. And this will just, once that happens, everything happens the way it should. And when those choices come up, you're going to go, oh my gosh, I got all these choices. And then you're going to have this Eight of Pentacles and Ace of Cups. You get to learn something new. Someone's going to help you, and it's going to feel good. This new beginning is going to feel good. It's not just going to be good. It's going to feel good. And that is great. That's awesome. An awesome ending. So do the work. Hard work, I understand. But, it's great. Actually, the ending is really good if you can do the work. So I hope this made sense, Leo. Please let me know if it resonated. Hit the like button. Leave a comment. Any of those things. I really do appreciate them. And have a beautiful day.